day. You have an excellent armor, but let my horse have his due. It is the best horse of Europe. Will it never be morning?
My Lord of Orleans and my Lord High Constable, you talk of horse and armor.
You are as well provided of both as any prince in the world.
What a long night this is. I would not trade my horse for any but treads on 4 pasterns. He bounds from the earth as if his entrails were hares. Le cheval volant, the Pegasus qui le narine de feu. When I bestride him, I soar.
I am a hawk. He is the color of nutmeg
And the heat of the ginger. He is pure air and fire, and the base elements of earth and water never enter into him, but only in patient stillness, while his rider mounts him. He is indeed a horse. In all other games you may call beasts.
Indeed, my lord, is it a most absolute and excellent horse.
He is the prince of palfreys. His neigh is like the bidding of a monarch, and his countenance enforces homage.
No more, cousin.
Nay! The man hath no wit that cannot bury deserved praise on my palfrey. I once wrote a sonnet in his honor. It began thus: wonder of nature.
I heard a sonnet begin so, to one's mistress.
Then they did imitate what I composed to my courser. For my horse is my mistress.
Your mistress bears well.
Me well, which is the prescript praise and perfection of a good and particular mistress.
My lord, the other day methought your mistress shrewdly shook your back.
So perhaps did yours.
Mine was not bridled.
Oh, then belike she was old and gentle. And you rode like a kern of Ireland, your French hose off and in your straight chaussons.
You have a good judgment of horsemanship.
Thou will makest use of anything.
Yet I do not use my horse for my mistress.
My Lord Constable, the armor that I saw in your tent tonight, be those stars or suns upon it?
Stars, my good Lord Rebius.
Some will fall tomorrow, I hope.
And yet my sky shall not want.
Will it never be day? Tomorrow I will trot a mile, and my way will be paved with English faces.
I will not say so, for fear I should be faced out of my way. But I would it were morning, for I would fain be about the ears of the English.
Who will go with me to Hazard for 20 prisoners?
You must first go yourself to Hazard ere you have any of them.
It's midnight! I'll go arm myself.
The Dauphin longs for morning. He longs to eat the English.
I think he will eat all he kills.
My lord, High Constable, the English lie within 1,500 paces of your tents.
Who hath measured the ground?
The Lord Grand Pré.
Most valiant and expert gentleman. Would it were day! Alas, poor Harry of England, he longs not for the dawning as we do.
What a wretched and peevish fellow to mope with his fat-brained followers so far out of his knowledge.
If the English had any apprehension, they would turn and run.
That they lack. For if their heads had any intellectual armor, then they could never wear such heavy headpieces.
That island of England breeds very valiant creatures. Their mastiffs are of unmatchable courage.
Foolish curs that run winking into the mouth of the Russian bear to have their heads crushed like rotten apples. One may as well say 'tis a valiant flea that dares eat his breakfast on the lip of a lion.
Just. And the men do sympathize with the mastiffs and robustious and rough coming on, leaving their wits with their wives and feeding them great meals of beef and iron and steel. And they shall eat like wolves and fight like devils.
But these English seem shrewdly out of beef.
Oh, then tomorrow shall we find they have only stomachs to eat and none to fight. Come. Now it is the time to arm. Shall we about it?
It is now 2 o'clock, but let me see. By 10, we shall each have 100 Englishmen.